The last 2 trips I made last year, the second to the last one was to Abuja, Nigeria. The last one was to DC. So in Abuja, I spent like less than a week. When I came back, I opened my suitcase. The whole of my things were just smelling in my sister's house in Abuja. Have you ever experienced that before? Just because I stayed there, I was smelling that room, which was hundreds, thousands of miles away. I was smelling it in my closet. Few days after I came from Abuja was when I went to DC. And I came back from DC again. Just 2-3 days, they were smelling another smell of that hotel at DC. Just because I spent time in those places, I was absorbing what I was exposed to. And that thing that I absorbed was now showing up on my clothes. This is literally what happens when we are in the presence of God. When we spend time in the presence of God, don't think that nothing is happening. Something is happening. It actually does things in the body, although you don't see it. When Moses came down from Mount Sinai, his face was radiant because he had spoken with the Lord. His face came radiant. He didn't even know because he didn't feel any flash over his face or anything happening. When Aaron and all the Israelites saw Moses, they were afraid to come near him. His face was glowing. His face was shining. His face was so radiant that he had to cover his face with a veil. And this is literally what happens when we are in the presence of God. So when you wake up and you go to your quiet corner and you spend time to worship God, you spend time to pray, you spend time to study His word, you don't literally feel like you are coming out with a radiant glory or anything on your life. But that is what happens. The more we spend time in the presence of God, the more His radiance over our lives. Moses did not know that his face was radiant, just like you don't know, you don't necessarily feel anything. But the more time we spend in His presence, the more radiance that comes over our life. Spend time in the presence of God. Just soak in. Just worship. Sometimes just even stay silent in His presence. You sleep, you wake up, you are still there. There is something that is happening to you. What you are exposed to, you absorb. And what you absorb will show up on you. Even if it doesn't show immediately, it will still show. Something is happening when we spend time in the presence of God.